What's up, everybody? GeauxBurns welcoming you to the 12th, yes, the 12th installment of my Top 5 Ideas series. I do it monthly, giving you an opportunity to put on your thinking caps, brainstorm a little bit, and come up with ideas to improve Grand Theft Auto Online. Make it better, make it funner, make it sillier, crazier, whatever. Your ideas, when you submit them, I will post them in a Top 5 Ideas episode as long as there is room available. By the way, feel free and always go back and check out previous installments of my Top 5 Ideas series. I got a playlist for that and everything else I do, like Racing Badly, Q&A, Throwback Thursday, a new series has started, Misadventures Monday, and the list for that goes on and on. With that out of the way, let's get started with the first idea submitted on YouTube by Monsieur Macabre. His idea revolves around weapons and vehicles for a story DLC. And yes, according to Monsieur Macabre, his weapons and vehicles from whatever story DLC it happens to be, he didn't explain that part, would be also available for Grand Theft Auto Online. So let's talk about all the weapons that would come with his story DLC. Explosive shotgun similar to a AA-12, or a sawed-off double-barrel shotgun, which is a weapon a lot of people want in the game. Another weapon that a lot of people have been asking for is a 44 mag, an anti-air sniper rifle similar to a WA-2000, or an assassin sniper. The vehicles, a Hydra Deluxe, basically I guess a gold Hydra with a better radius when it comes to missiles and a less cooldown period. He also wants a Buzzard Deluxe with a leather interior, also a gold exterior, I guess similar to the Buzzard in Ballad of Gay Tony. Not only would the Buzzard Deluxe come with a nice sweet gold paint job, leather interior, but also no cooldown or lesser cooldown period when it comes to the missiles. And I'm adding one more thing to the Buzzard Deluxe is explosive ammo. So I'm guessing if we calculate the price tags, the Buzzard Deluxe will probably be about $15 million and the Hydra will be about 20. I don't know. Anyways, he has two more vehicles he wants included with the story DLC, whatever it happens to be. Dinka Executioner, which would basically be a fast, funky, and futuristic bike that has curves. And finally, a new supercar with a Pegasi Douge, or Doogie, or however you pronounce that. He says it would look like an Osiris and a Zentorno got together and got it on, and out popped this Douge or Dugue or however that's pronounced. I have no idea. Obviously, we have no idea when the story DLC will drop, if ever, or what it will be about, but I'm sure that if it does have some weapons and vehicles with the story DLC, hopefully all those items will be available to everybody that plays Grand Theft Auto Online as a bonus, as an extra incentive for purchasing the story DLC. Thanks for the idea, Monsieur. Moving on to Jeremy over in the UK. Here is his idea. He wants more buildings to enter on the map, and of course an underground tunnel that runs all over the map, basically from one end to the next, like from Los Santos all the way up to, say, Paleto Bay. You just go underground and not have to deal with everything above ground. And it's an interesting idea, Jeremy. I wish there were more buildings that we could enter. Possibly one day we'll get the casino, maybe some more clubs like Bahama Mamas West, maybe a few more of the strip clubs. That would be cool. Bars or the comedy club. But this is actually an interesting idea regarding the tunnel. I mean, they could set it to where it doesn't necessarily have to run under the map, but maybe around the map on the outskirts, kind of like the Channel Tunnel for the English Channel between England and France. Basically, the tunnel could work kind of like a toll road. You pay like a few bucks, say $5, $10, and you're able to go in the tunnel, and it takes you from the bottom of the map all the way up to the top, whether in real time or maybe fast travel. That is kind of a cool idea. So definitely we want more buildings that we can go inside and do things in on the map in free mode. And the tunnel is a very interesting idea as well. Thanks for the idea, Jeremy. Moving on to Marcos. His idea is for you to have your own gang. You and your friends, say 3 of your friends, form your own little gang in free mode, and you start off with a small section of Los Santos or Blaine County, and then you get specific gang missions or heists or other activities in order to level up through gang progression, and that allows you the opportunity to purchase more territory or turf. You can even customize your area with, I'm guessing, maybe some graffiti, something to indicate that this is your territory, your turf on the map. And while you're not around, you'll have, I guess, AI gang NPCs that are protecting your turf, your territory. Kind of like Clash of Clans, according to Marcos. Now, I've never played Clash of Clans, but I have played Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, and I'm getting a similar vibe there, and this is something a lot of people have kind of wanted in the game. The ability to use our crews, for example, and take control of streets and blocks and parts of the map. Very similar to how you can do in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas with CJ and the families. You can go in war against the Vagos and against the Balas and take over their turf. And every time you take over their turf, you get into a little, street action. You have to put up graffiti with spray cans. And it was a really cool side thing that you could do while roaming around between missions in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. So it's definitely an interesting idea, Marcos. Thanks for submitting it. Now moving on to our fourth idea, which comes from Them113. He wants some vehicles from Grand Theft Auto 4. For example, the Short Rancher and the Bobcat variant that was in Grand Theft Auto 4. And I think this is a great idea, Them113. In fact, this has already been happening in Grand Theft Auto Online thanks to DLC. We've gotten several vehicles that were in Grand Theft Auto 4, like the Dukes, for example, and several other vehicles. But some rides I would like to see included that were in Grand Theft Auto 4 includes the Tampa, an awesome looking muscle car, as well as the APC, which came with Ballad of Gay Tony. That would be a sweet Pegasus ride. You could purchase that bad boy, jump in it, ride around with that mini semi-auto cannon, just blasting the hell out of foes. I would love to have the APC in Grand Theft Auto Online, as well as the Tampa, and several other great vehicles that were part of Grand Theft Auto 4 that have yet to make the transition from Grand Theft Auto 4 into Grand Theft Auto Online. Thanks for the suggestion, Them113, and hopefully we will see more Grand Theft Auto 4 vehicles added to GTA Online in the very near future. Now, if we go back in time for just a second, back a week ago to Q&A 11.0, I gave you guys till Thursday to submit your idea for Top 5 Ideas 12.0. I even posted it online over the weekend via the Facebook and Twitter pages, linked below in the description section, and I waited and waited to the last minute, the last second, Thursday evening, for a fifth idea to be submitted, but alas, it was not. However, no big deal, because I got 4 ideas submitted from you guys, my viewers, my subscribers, my fans, which I greatly appreciate. That meant I only had to come up with 1 idea. Believe me, that's way better than previous top 5 ideas. Sometimes I had to come up with all 5 ideas, and that's a lot of pressure. All right, so my idea to wrap up top 5 ideas 12.0 tonight is the ability to hire between 1 and 2 NPCs for heist missions in Grand Theft Auto Online. Now, of all the ideas I have come up with over the past 12 episodes, I do not claim to be the originator of any of them. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. It doesn't really matter. The point is to put these cool ideas out there on the internets. Alright, so this idea comes from my own personal frustration when it comes to heists. And yours as well, because you'll get one other person or 3 people, and you're waiting for a 4th person to join the heist. You randomly get a 4th person, and you go into the heist and something happens. They prove not to be reliable. It's usually a wild card. It can be a good match. It could be a bad match. And even if it's a good match, they may stay around for 1 setup, but then they're gone. You never hear from them again after the 1 setup mission. Even if it was a complete success, you cannot get them back. What if we had the ability to hire, say, up to 2 NPCs for heist missions? I know what you're saying. That's crazy, GeauxBurns. It can't be done. Anything's possible, though. I mean, I know it's most likely not going to happen, but it would be very convenient for those of us who enjoy playing heists that have a devil of a time getting 3 other people on board in order to do the heist. Especially over the past few weeks with all these double scores going on with Prison Break, Humane Labs, and Serious A funding. That is a ton of RP and money right there that a lot of people were unable to get their hands on simply because they were unable to find 1 or 2 people to do the setups and the heist with. So that is an issue, and the solution, the ability to pick out and hire NPCs. The better one will take up more percentages at the end of the finale, and the worst ones will take up less, but they suck. Very similar to the heists in story mode for Grand Theft Auto 5, but they automatically get assigned the quote-unquote easier jobs throughout the setups in the heist, and the more complicated gigs fall to the actual players. For example, if you want to hire Eddie Toe, he's going to cost you a little bit more more of the take than, say, one of the other ones that are often killed or disappointment when it comes to heist and story mode. But like I said, it'll most likely never happen. But it's an idea nonetheless. And let me know below in the comment section which of the 5 was your favorite. The weapons and vehicles for story DLC, more buildings to enter, as well as a underground tunnel all over the map, the ability to have your own gang turf war going on in free mode, new vehicles from Grand Theft Auto 4, or hiring up to 2 NPCs in heists. Once again, thanks to Monsieur Macabre, Jeremy, Marcos, and Them113 for submitting each of your ideas for Top 5 Ideas 12.0.